Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 19 of Civilization 6. We're going to start by hitting the next turn button, as we so often do. We've got a few roads being built along now, because we've got so many trade routes. We've got 7 currently running for us. Starting to build sewers in a few places, so we can increase the housing capacity in a few of our places that are struggling. You want to give me some money for open borders? Yep, fine, we'll go for that. I'm all about taking your gold from you. Got 1,142 gold in the bank at the moment. Could probably afford to buy sewers somewhere else. Hattusa has declared war on Victoria. Well, that's a city-state. So who does that city-state belong to? Because city-states don't just declare war. Oh, we've got to click that, have we? Victoria has declared war on America. Probably going to wipe him out just as my spy gets there, so I can't do spy stuff. So that'll be annoying. Okay, it's not letting me get rid of that. So, what do we want to do with you? We've got that lumber mill. We can actually go over here and improve that crab resource. 1, 2, 3. Yep, get the fishing boats over there. Looks like we've got another... we need to work out if we can get archaeologists. Cologne, you need to also work on a sewer. Can we get archaeologists? How do we get archaeologists? And to look them up. Work on a bank or work on a sewer. You've got housing problems, work on a sewer. Let's go and have a look for archaeologist. Find artifacts from antiquity sites. Requires the natural... so you need an archaeological museum and you need the natural history civic. Did we not already have the natural history civic? Exploration... Nationalism, natural history. Oh, it's quite a way up here actually then. So we are quite behind in our civics. We're right down here. I'm really behind in my output. So I think we need to try and concentrate on getting ourselves some more culture buildings. Then we'll be able to start using archaeologists. Hopefully my second playthrough will be slightly less derpy. But again, as I said at the start of this, I had literally 2 hours practice before playing it. So, you know, I was kind of going in blind. Hopefully things will improve as we go along. I do love the sort of the drawn thing that the map does. What have we got here? Busy workshops in your empire hint at greatness to come in Industrial Revolution. So your knowledge of industrialization has advanced. Yeah, Washington's probably going to get wrecked here, unfortunately. So we can choose what we do here. Now, unfortunately, all of these things take 8 turns. So there's no great work to steal. We're a little bit screwed whatever we do here. Because if we try and siphon funds, we'll give it a go. 50% chance that it'll work. So mission objective. Gain the gold yields of Washington during the mission duration, which will be 152 gold. Mission duration is 8 turns. Our intelligence projects the following probabilities. 50% chance it'll be a success, 34% chance of a failure, and a 16% chance of being captured or killed. If discovered, America will lose respect for us and gain a CB on us. Well, they're about to get wrecked by England anyway, so let's go ahead and try it. Not too sure how long we will know, whether it'll take the 8 turns for us to find out. 8 more turns. Yeah, I don't think they can really defend themselves against England right now. We have building needed over here. You are pretty much at your housing capacity. We could build an armory. But I think getting a theatre square would probably be a good idea. Be nice if we could scroll the map a little bit. Let's go and get one down there then. We really need to get some more culture going because it's terrible at the moment. What's that telling me there? City quest state complete. Need more housing in Cologne. We're working on the sewers right now. More Yerevan has declared war on Teddy Roosevelt. Yeah, a lot of people declaring war on each other. That is fine. What else would we like to get done? Can we buy something in one of our other cities? What about Berlin here? You're working on the aqueduct. But we could instantly go ahead and buy a sewer. That'll solve your housing problems for a while, but I don't think we're going to do that because you're going to grow quite slowly, I would have thought. So let's just save that money up, because I'm sure we'll find other things that we want to spend it on. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for America. I've got the feeling that they're not going to be around too much longer. Although, they are one of the ones that has been competing with us for some of our city-states, so with them out of the picture, we wouldn't have to keep spending more delegates on the same old city-states over and over again just to keep our suzerain status. So, that'd be nice. You guys are going to... Look at that, 297 gold for instantly harvesting the crab. But it'll give us 1 food, 1 gold, and half a house if we go and build workboats. So I'm happy with that. I assume we're probably working that tile, are we not? We are indeed. Let's make sure that stays locked in, and that one. And looks like it's managing the tiles quite nicely. I don't think I need to micromanage that. We could get someone like working that and getting us some more culture, which is probably not a bad idea. Only 77.4. Looks like America is still around at the moment. America have only got a couple of units there. Yep, we'll keep that going. We'll have some stuff off you. Seems like it's the person that's asking that usually ends up having to pay. You want to give me 1 gold a turn for open borders. 1 gold a turn is 1 gold a turn, I suppose, so we'll keep that going. Yeah, England are moving in with a lot of units. America don't really have much to defend themselves. They've got 3 catapults, which I'm sure are probably not great defensive units. England's got a battering ram, some crossbows. Yeah, look at that. England has a massive amount of units about to move in there. Not too sure what you can do to stop that onslaught there. Might have some problems.
I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Adam Savage. Brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love that. Great. Where are we? Need more housing in Nuremberg. I guess we could probably buy the sewers here. Does need a watermill. Let's go ahead and buy the sewers. We're working on the watermill, so there's really no point in buying one there. So that's fine. Let's go straight on to the next turn. As long as America sticks around long enough for me to try and... yeah, as long as America sticks around long enough for me to try and get that money off them, and then we'll move the spice somewhere else if we can. It's assuming that we pull it off. Have a quick look over here, see what's going on.
In a market economy, however, the individual has some possibility of escaping from the power of the state.
So we could change our policies if we wanted to. +1 movement in starting turn in friendly territory. That's quite nice. Plus 4 gold and +1 faith from all trade routes. Not that bothered about the faith. The +4 gold would be nice. And we could use that as a wild card. How are we going on with this great writer? We're getting there. We're getting 6 great writer points per turn anyway. So let's go and change it for that. Oh, we need to choose a new civics. Colonialism, civil engineering, production towards industrial later wonders. That could be useful, actually. Government, yeah, let's change our... No, we don't want to change the government type. We want to change policies. And we want to get rid of the 2 great writer points for 4 gold and 1 faith. So we're currently getting 657. Oh, sorry, we're getting 160 something went up to 198. So there was a considerable amount of extra income for that. 200 gold a turn is really nice. So now I don't feel too bad about getting some of our cities to actually work on wonders. The problem is though, you can't buy districts. So what you're better off doing is building your districts and then buying the buildings in them. What just happened there? Something went on. England's pillaging stuff. How are things going on with you, America? Military science. We'll be able to get that cavalry in the military academy. The city still seems to have all of its hit points, but America's really losing his defensive units right now. How long is that espionage going to be? 4 more turns. Can Roosevelt hold out for that long? I keep saying Washington because, of course, in Civ 5, it is actually Washington. As you can actually see some combat going on here now. But, I don't know, Washington seems to be defending itself fairly well. England doesn't really have any siege units, any bombard units, so if it's just throwing people against the walls, it's going to take a lot of damage. You see we've got a spy in there. What is this row of buildings? Well, obviously I'm not allowed to see, because the game has just decided that it's going to go and flip me over. Oh, you can focus on a particular thing. Citizens ignoring food. Excellent. Oh, fantastic. That's nice to know. I mean, it's pretty bad that it's taken me 267 turns to work that out. But yeah, brilliant. Unit needs orders. That's right. We came over here to have a little bit of a snoop, didn't we? Well, we know we're not going to find anything that we can really pillage. Let's have a quick look around down near our own borders, just see if we've got any barbarian camps that have respawned. Because they do like respawning down here. Can't actually see any at the moment, though, so we might be rid of them for a while. These pop-ups appear like a lot. I mean, you can always go and see this information by going into diplomacy and speaking to the individual leaders, but it's a lot of spam that pops up on the screen whenever that happens. Hildeberg is short on housing. We don't have enough gold to buy you the sewer. But we will on the next turn, so we can fix that in Hildeberg. This our city seems to be growing nice and large now. 44 turns until growth. It's actually quite slow at the moment. Rome wants to be friends. Okay, let's say yes. We might even be able to get a research agreement with them. We'll see how much that costs before we buy the sewers. You don't like us because we are friends with Rome. I don't really care, to be honest. It's like you don't bother me one little bit, really. So we'll wait until it's our turn. We'll go and have a word with Rome. See if it's possible to get a declaration of friendship. Let's get through.
As it turns out, Mount Kilimanjaro is not Wi-Fi enabled. So I had to spend 2 weeks in Tanzania talking to the people on my trip.
I love it. I do love some of these quotes. They are brilliant. Oh yeah, we need to close out of that. And what does Kilimanjaro give you? Yeah, I can see where it is. I want to know what benefits it actually has, though. Appears as a mountain, provides 2 food to adjacent tiles. Oh, that's pretty cool, I suppose. Anyway, let's go to Rome. And let's go and make a deal. So if we wanted a research agreement, I guess it works both ways. I will not make this deal under any circumstances. Well, no, I want... So you won't have a research agreement with us. Interesting. Access level is now open, though. We could form an alliance. I mean, they are pretty strong. Although, he has been denounced by, like, everybody. So me being friendly with Rome is probably not that good of an idea, to be honest. But, oh well. Production, Nuremberg. What are you... You've got enough housing for the moment. Getting a Hanse is probably not a bad idea. Getting an aqueduct. Do you need an aqueduct? You don't need one. You could get one. Get a theatre square. It'll take you forever to build. Let's go and get a Hanse so we can get some production going. get +2 if we built there. So let's go and do that. We need some production in some of these cities. It's a little bit poor. As we can't get that, we have a spare niter now. So here's something that I wanted to know. We've only just... Oh, we can't do it there anyway. But if we came here and said we wanted to purchase a musketman... Yeah, it requires niter. So we've already got... I think it's just that you really do only need one strategic resource to be able to build something. So if it might say that a particular unit requires 2, unless you've got a certain building, but it just means it requires 2 to build one. You can build 100 of them as long as you've got the 2 niter to get each one. So that's quite nice. What was I going to do with that money? I've completely forgotten now. There was something I was going to do with it. It was Hildeberg, wasn't it? We were going to go over here and we were going to buy the sewer for them. I knew there was something I was going to do with it, and then I said to myself, I'll save it until we'll see if we can get that research agreement with Rome. We've got spare tea again now as well. So we need to find somebody that we can trade that away with. Wonder how America's doing. Guess we could go and have a look if we could see it under all of the spam here. Well, he's got a few units left, but they really don't seem to be doing any damage to the city. The next campaign I do, we'll definitely be doing some more warfare, just so we can see how that works.
A war, or rather, no one in his senses ought to do so, without first being clear in his mind what he intends to achieve by that war, and how he intends to conduct it. Improvement makes straight roads, but the crooked roads without improvement are roads of genius.
Don't think we want to change our policies yet. Production towards builders, newly trained builders gain 2 extra production, 15% production towards industrial era and later wonders. Now then, industrial era and later wonders. What does did we get that money from Washington? Did it not work? Success siphoning gold. Managed to get 184 gold from Washington. Fantastic. And you get a promotion. Siphon funds as if 2 levels more experienced. Takes no time to establish a presence. If caught on a mission, has a much higher chance of escape. I think much higher chance of escape. Fantastic. And we might even send you somewhere else on the next turn. Choose a civic. I think we'll just go for the colonialism one because it's quicker. Now then, what I wanted to do was check in the tech tree, find Big Ben, wherever it was. Was that in the tech tree? Yes, it was. Economics, it's here, and it's in the industrial era. So if we were to change that policy, because we're on 34 turns, and it had also reduced the length of time on Oxford University as well. So I think we actually do want to change that policy. So which one was it? 15% production towards industrial and later wonders. Each city receives +1 culture for every speciality district it constructs. See, we get so much gold. It's such a difficult decision. Not too sure which one of these is going to be worth more. The extra science is nice. I think we will replace that one. So we will lose some culture, unfortunately. So 81.1 goes down to 66.9. That was quite a significant drop. We'll probably change it back. But we've just knocked 8 turns off of Big Ben. So it'll probably be worth doing. Hildeberg's also building a theatre district as well. So we will try and get some extra culture. See, I'm so used not to having to really worry about culture in Civilization 5. Because it's very, very hard for the AI to win a culture victory against you. And the borders grow that fast. And it's very easy getting policies. We can claim a great person. Which is our great engineer. Triggers a eureka moment for the computer's technology. And lets this city build 1 more district than the population limit. I'm not sure if I want that guy, to be honest, because we've already got a Eureka moment for computers, and we're not really capped on districts. I'm going to pass on that guy, and we'll get the next one, I think. We'll carry on having a look around here, see what we can find. Probably not a lot. We'll look anyway. Choose a mission. Now, you're still in America, but I think I might want to move you somewhere else. Who's ahead on tech? Probably Japan. No, everybody seems to be catching up now, actually. I think Japan is kind of ahead. Japan likes me, though. Spain's at the bottom. Congo's actually up here with us. Congo hates me. Let's go spy on Congo. So we will travel to one of your cities. Although, yeah, all we can really try and get from you is science, I suppose. It'd be nice to steal somebody's great works. England doesn't really like me. Could try and steal from London. No great works to steal. No text to steal. She's got a lot of money we could try and siphon there. Look at that, 512 gold. So what about if we did go... Which one's your capital? It's not that one. Must be that one then. That's not your capital either. Do you have a capital? Is it that one? Have we not found your capital yet? Don't think I've found your capital yet, have I? So that's no use. Let's go to London. We'll see if we can steal some money. So we'll move you there. And that's all we can do on this turn. So I think that is a good place to end the video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Oh, my trade route's there in the water. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. And before I end the video, because if I don't do it now, I will forget. Let us go and see if we can trade away that tea. And I'm going to try and do it with Teddy, because if he will do it, and he does get destroyed, which it looks like he might do, then we'll be able to trade it to someone else. So we're only going to get 4 gold and 1 gold a turn, but then we can trade it away to somebody else later on if he does get destroyed. So that is fantastic. So I'll go back to what I was saying before. Thanks a lot for watching Civilization 6. Hope you are still enjoying the series. Now, see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.